Wetbrain, 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 a rubbish bin production. So here we have the negotiations with the coward of Dabble County. Included some stuff from the Cabbie fight. Still to this day. People say Cabbie won. Listen to Howard. There are some tales leading up to the fight. He also mentioned that he put 10K on John to win. It was always gonna be John. Thanks, Howard. Now we have to live with this monster. And I have a theory of why John doesn't want cameras. A couple theories, I guess. One, John doesn't want to be embarrassed in front of maybe the whole country, as he put it. He's living in the 90s and I'm jealous. Two, he wants to make up lies about what happened. And of course, run around saying everyone else has lied. He's a child. I'm afraid the dementia is progressing.
Anyway, well, here we are. Very cold, windy day here in Florida. But the Duke is back! The Duke is back! Skull! Yeah, the Duke is back. Oh, God. Where do you begin? Because he sits there and tries to come up with these ridiculous scenarios in his bald, empty head about why I got the show removed on the 31st of January. Now, quite frankly, I didn't care. And I'll tell you why I didn't care. I think I lifted too much in the gym, and I fucked up my neck. Over here it was swollen, and you saw that when I was on with Keanu. I kept on, and now I got this kind of, I don't know, like one of those ice cold things that, but it was bad. I could bear, and then on February 1st, I couldn't turn my head like that. It was that bad. Bad. I mean, that motherfucker was bad. That was bad shit, man. Had a lot of bad shit. School. And now that pain transferred right down to where I believe it started, in the right shoulder blade.
There. This guy is a giant shit-talking pussy, number one. Number two, he's 60. What gym is going to agree to have a liability like a guy who's had 2 strokes challenging to box another guy who's got a puppet on his arm? This is a lawsuit waiting to happen. None of this is going to happen.
Where I think that's where we because that's from the rows I did and the pull downs and the shoulder exercise. I think I somehow, because I went up in weights, so I somehow kind of fucked it up. Either way, but Shitway has to come up with these ridiculous, theories. Oh, it's because of this and that. Listen, boxing is an Olympic sport. So my offer still stands. If if Tuki wants to get in a ring with me, I will. In a boxing ring. Totally whatever. Totally sport. You know, it's like challenging to a bowling. What do you call it? A match? A bowling? Who the fuck knows? Challenging to a golf match. Is that called a match? I don't know. So, again, 500. The offer still stands, Clippers. That's it. No threats on this show, YouTube's terms of service. Challenging someone to a boxing match. I mean, I already had a boxing match with Crazy Cabbie in a ring at the Taj Mahal, where I won unanimously against a 6'2" giant, 260-pound. Duke was impressive. School. So to even think that shit, whatever is right about anything, makes you look stupid. I'm not telling you who to follow or who to believe. It's like this Ashley Cummings bitch, right? I'm a woman of principle. Justice is important to me. She's a woman of principle, which is why she trashes her sister on a regular basis, which is why she begs for money to come on people's shows. Let me tell you one thing right now, Ashley. Keanu, Ava, Richard, Brian, they never ever begged me for money to come on my show. The only one that does is you. That's the only one. You constantly beg for 25. She actually negotiated with me from like it was like the most ridiculous negotiation. But again, she's a woman of principle. That's why she's out there trashing her sister left and right. Hey, Ashley, you and Pinky have a lot in common. Pinky trashes his brother left and right. Sounds like you're both jelly. Pinky's brother is more successful than him, and your sister is way more successful than you. So what do? You trash her on any show that you get a chance to, including my show. Now, Ashley, I'm not going to ever ask you to come on the show again, so don't worry about it. I know you think you're that hot. You're not. You're not. Sorry. You're not hot. Oh, Ashley, you have fun trashing me when I never did anything wrong to you. You have fun? Did I ever say anything bad about you, Ashley? I'll wait. Did I? I'll wait. Did I defend you against Pinky? Yeah. Did I defend you against Whitney? Yeah. But you're so stupid that you got so easily manipulated. ladies and gentlemen, for those who don't know, I don't watch Pointless Babble Point, but I have my people in the Stuttering General Army that tell me. And her whole reason for trashing me, get this, folks. Her whole reason for trashing me was people got in her ear and told her what a bad person I was and played her video. And I said to one of the guys that I talk to on a regular basis, oh, by the way, Ashley, that's Mountain Dew. Diet Mountain Dew, actually. Stupid. Just reading all the strikes I made today. Hey, man. Don't violate my rights. It's that easy. Show it. I've been on the air for 36 minutes. I didn't need a fucking panel of idiots to sit and agree with me. Well, you get high and sit there and laugh at anything. Bob Levy's already told us that you asked him to laugh. Fake laugh if he had to. You're a hack, and you always will be a hack. Artie Lang was right about that. All right. Submitted. Hey, man. That's my music, bruh. I wrote it. I recorded it. And it's mine. Let's go. Why am I responsible for everyone's shows? I mean, I have a family to support. Why the fuck do I have to support these losers? I mean, out of your fucking mind. I got to now support. Bad enough when it was Shitware and Lady K. And Pinky was the one who was always like, oh, all you do is watch Stuttering John. What's wrong with you? All you do is watch Stuttering John. Well, what happened? What happened, Pinky? All you do is watch me. What happened? What happened? Yeah, Pinky, go to the next What Are They podcast content hotel and get something new. Like I don't understand. Hey, everybody, let me check my mic. I know I could have done that earlier. I understand. Yeah, it's working. Okay. I left it all set up. Back is still fucking killing me. It's fucking killing me. Eat it. Telling you. Let's go. Unpacked one of the boxes in my garage to bring me this Superman t-shirt. How do you like that? Oh, my neck was all swollen here. Then it went to my right shoulder blade. Now it's in the mid back right next to my spine. It's like a migrating pain. What did I say when I said I was going to go to Vegas? Now, I never said, hold on, before you call me out for something. I said I would go to Hackamania, but I didn't mean actually going to Hackamania, like going to any event put on by the Hunchback of Notre Dame. But I was just saying that I was going to go to Vegas because I had a few scores to settle, which could mean I have a bet to pay off. Could mean anything, YouTube's term of service. Skull. I said that I would pay Tuki $500 out of my own money to meet him in a boxing ring, which, by the way, YouTube's term of service is an athletic, it's an Olympic sport. Boxing is an Olympic sport. I was in a boxing match at the Taj Mahal.
I got to tell you something. There is an electricity in the room here at the Trump Taj Mahal Casino Resort. Well, anyway, welcome to the Trump Taj Mahal. It's early in the morning. I don't know. It's 6 o'clock.
So I am a boxer. And that's not the only time I box. I sparred with Derek Panza. You name it.
John.
I can't decide which scenario I'm happier with. Like, do I want John to beat up Cabbie? Because that would be amazing for a little guy to beat up a guy 100 pounds more than him.
Be great.
And that would shut Cabbie up.
Absolutely.
Or
forever.
Forever. Or do I want Cabbie to win and, and teabag John?
I don't know. I think. Come on.
Seems the beast.
The Duke has been in a ring on numerous occasions. So a boxing ring, YouTube's term of service, is an athletic event, much like challenging someone to a pickleball match. Okay, so I don't want to hear it. Not a threat. A boxing ring is where pugilists box each other and train and spar. It's a sport, for Christ's sake. It gave us Joe Frazier, Ali, Foreman, Sugar Ray Leonard, Leon and Michael Spinks. Tuki is a coward because I said I would pay him $500 to get in a boxing ring with me in Las Vegas. Vegas Beer Sales, Jerry will arrange the ring. If we have to wear headgear, I believe we have to. And we would have a boxing match. 5 rounds, 2-minute rounds, 2-minute breaks. I'm not going to need that much. Now, Fatty Patty has a different idea. Fatty Patty smells the ability to make money off of the Duke's back. And that's a fact, Jack. Now, here is the issue that I have. I am not going to elevate Patrick Melton and Rocco Burrow to actually make them believe they are my equals. I'm not saying I'm an A-lister or a B-lister. So suddenly, I guess Fatty Patty smells money because we all know what it would mean to Fatty Patty's wallet if I decided to box at his stupid event. He would get pay-per-view. It would get all over the country. He would probably make a killing, probably $100,000. What am I going to get? $7,500? Don't worry, I don't plan on losing. But $7,500? Are you fucking with me? I wipe my ass with $7,500.
That's rich.
No. So I know all you haters. You're going to sit there and go, well, John doesn't want to fight at Hackamania. No, I don't. No. YouTube terms of service, when I say fight, it means boxing. I don't want to box. I don't. Not at Hackamania. Why the fuck am I going to make Fatty Patty money? Don't you remember when Single Wide, when he wanted to box me for 10 grand? What was my reason for not doing it? Very simply. My reason was, why the fuck am I going to elevate Shitware and his stupid pedo name network with my good name? Why am I going to help them promote themselves? It's that simple. Why? What benefit do I have? And this is the stupidity that you get from this pig that apparently I hear was with Silent Mike, and we'll get to him soon. The Duke, being the genius, Mensa machine, said 100,000. I said $100,000. Okay? FK Scammy, are you following, you pig fucking... Anyway, so the Duke knew immediately that 100,000 would be a life changer that I could put down on my condo in Manhattan. So the Duke makes the intelligent decision to say, Howard, 100,000. And then the idiot, and then Howard's like, really? You'd fight somebody for, you'd box, YouTube's terms of service, somebody for $100,000. I've said, yeah, of course. He goes, really, John? I go, yeah. It don't matter who. Yeah, I'll do it. Crazy Cabbie calls in. Fuck John. And Cabbie was always jealous of me because I was in Howard's inner circle and he was never. And Crazy Cabbie, a 260-pound, 6'2" ex-Army paratrooper, decided to then take my challenge and say he will do it. And that would... And then Howard said to me, John, would you box this Neanderthal in the ring for the 100,000? I said, of course. He said, are you kidding me, John? This guy's double your size. I go, yeah. So? He goes, John, you can't be serious. I go, yeah, I am. He goes, so you're gonna get in a boxing match with a 6'2", 260-pound ex-Army paratrooper? I go, yeah. He goes, you're out of your mind. I said, yeah. And the match was set. And just so you know who the genius was behind it, how did this whole boxing match on Howard Stern come about? Well, I'll tell you, me and Susanna were watching Celebrity Boxing with Greg Brady and Danny Partridge, among others, in our one-bedroom apartment on 145 4th Avenue. And I looked at Susanna and said, Susanna, why would anyone box for $30,000? So then when we came in on the air, the Duke Stuttering John. The Duke trained his ass off and beat the pulp out of him in the boxing ring. YouTube's terms of service.
He's leaving his face open when he swings like that.
John.
Oh.
John standing too close to Cabbie. The bigger man might wear him out. Uppercut by Cabbie. John is hurt. Another uppercut. His legs are wobbly. Cabbie just bullying. Good right hand again by Stuttering John. Another right by John. He's standing right in front of crazy Cabbie, slamming him to the head. Cabbie has nothing. Look at that. The left hand, nothing at all. Crazy Cabbie pushing his body up against Stuttering John once again against the ropes. Cabbie exhausted. Look at him. Good right hand by Stuttering John, and another.
Cabbie bleeding?
Stop. I think he's red around the face, Howard. Can't tell if there's any blood right now.
Step back. Box. Keep your
Connected with a big right, didn't he?
He really did. Another big right by John, and another. He doubles the right hand to the dome. John goes to the body and head. Cabbie has no answer.
Stop.
John now wrestling a little bit. Scores with a right, and another right, and another right by Stuttering John. Cabbie's about to go.
They're standing in the middle of the ring.
What is keeping Cabbie up?
Stop.
Good right hand by John. A right hand by Cabbie. Body shot by Cabbie. John backing up.
John can hang in there. I think he's got the
Stop.
fight.
I think so.
Let go. Box.
Cabbie breathing heavy, right?
Man, he is exhausted. Big right hand by John, and another.
They're raising John on their shoulders as if he has won already, Larry.
Pretty premature, Howard. We've seen some strange things happen in boxing.
Corner.
Don King rushing into the room on Cabbie's side.
John, baby. That's Stuttering John.
Don might come in the ring with Cabbie, but if John wins, he's leading.
Waiting for the judge's decision.
Up to the judges.
Larry, who do you think won?
I think John won. I think John scored more scoring blows.
What's the crowd saying?
Cabbie's
the shoulders of his trainer.
John on the shoulders of his trainer, swinging wildly into the air.
I love it.
and his bloody face there for all
Saying
of us
I
to
love you
see.
to his wife.
Oh, he's bleeding.
He's bleeding from the nose.
Fuck, man.
What?
John's eye, his right eye is swollen. Blood coming from the nose and mouth of Stuttering John as he looks down to his wife who's smiling.
All three judges are unanimous. The winner, Stuttering.
I told you, Robin. I told you guys. I kick his ass. I told you.
Punch for punch.
No one expects me to have a hard punch, Howard. I knew that going in. Robin didn't know it.
But wait a minute. Why didn't you stay away a little bit? Why wasn't there any defense
Because
at all?
Cabbie has a lot of openings that I knew if I just stayed, he would drop his hands.
All right.
And he did. And that's why I got the punches in his face.
I got a question for John. John, I think it was either towards the end of the second round or the third round.
So now we cut to this wuss Barra Hawissa Tuki. Now, I'm offering him $500 to box me in Las Vegas. I don't need the fanfare of the Hunchback of Notre Dame. I don't need this fucking Hunchbackamania. I don't need any of that. I need me, you, and a bell. And the offer still stands. You can get your little fucking keeper there, the beast known as the Hunchback of Notre Dame. You can get him to try and get you back and, cover your ace. But the challenge is exactly as I put forth.
Hacka! We have to talk about, holy shit.
What's that, sir?
The coward among us. The coward that drinks himself into a retarded stupor. The great
Is it me, sir?
John. No, it's not you. Stuttering John. The last time we left, there was no offer for anything. And then Saturday, was it Saturday? John started challenging Tuki to fight in a boxing ring. So yeah, John wants to fight Tuki. It seems very personal for the drunk one.
I don't think he wants to fight Tuki, sir.
I
think he wants to tell people he wants to fight Tuki.
He claimed he wanted to fight Tuki. Do you think he forgets?
I'm not sure he's aware who Tuki is at this point.
Well, I have some Dabbler gossip from my spies who tell me these are people who talk to John regularly. There's more than one.
Police officers, sir?
I think it's all of them.
Social workers?
No. These are
Homeless
fans.
people?
These are members of the Stuttering John Army.
Oh. So, yes, all three.
And they tell me that John drinks so much that he doesn't even remember talking to some of these people the next morning. And he'll be like, what did I tell you? What were you talking about? We talked? I don't remember that. You're lying. You're lying. So that is the opponent I am dealing with. Someone who drinks themselves into an oblivion every night, having conversations with people he doesn't even remember having these conversations with. I'm going to play Melton because Melton kind of plays a little bit of John's challenge. And then Melton has an offer for John.
That's Tuki's response. Now, Tuki said, I won't set this up, but I'll show up. JT sourced that there's boxing rings.
Good job, JT.
Out.
Worker.
Et cetera, et cetera.
Worker.
I have some thoughts.
What?
I have some thoughts. Now, John said, I will fight you. I'll give you $500, meaning John doesn't want any money.
Right.
He'll give Tuki $500.
Right.
If he'll just get in a ring. 5 rounds, 2-minute rounds, 2-minute breaks. No cameras, yada, yada, yada. That's, again, it behooves everyone to have cameras there. Everyone's going to get clout from this. Everyone's going to get views. Everyone's going to gain followers and get some eyeballs on this. It doesn't matter whether you win the fight, lose the fight, whatever.
It does.
Your stock will go up.
You're gonna lose,
John.
drunkie.
Even if you got pummeled by Rocco, your stock will go up. So Rocco takes it up a notch and goes, let's both put up $5,000 and do this. I don't know if that's something John wants to do. I don't know if John has $5,000. But he clearly has
He don't. That's why I'm asking him for $5,000 now to fight him. He thinks $500 is a big deal. He said, "This is the best I can do. $500." Come on, you fucking. So what is it, John? Are you this guy with an incredible amount of money and wealth, who made it through his years of entertainment, or are you a guy who can only afford $500?
I don't even think he can afford the 500.
I don't think so either. My spies tell me he thought I was going to back down immediately. I don't know why he would think that. He's an idiot. That's the only reason I could think he would think that. But they told me that, he doesn't. He never thought I was going to accept his stupid challenge, and I don't accept his challenge. But I do.
You should, sir.
What do you mean? Just take the $500 to fight him in some random place
and then see how he backs out of it?
Listen, John. I mean, whatever. Send me the $500. Send me the $500. You said you put it up front. Give me the $500 and tell me where I have to be. But that's the thing. We'll learn a little bit once John actually gives his retort. John didn't necessarily mean this has to be at Hackamania. He's such a fucking idiot. I hate him. That's what he says later, but we'll get to that. I stink at setting up clips. I just want to tell everyone everything.
100 plus whatever a plane ticket cost, plus whatever a boxing ring costs, plus whatever a hotel costs. And I'm thinking to myself, whoa. Whoa. And all this is revolving around Vegas and Hackamania. Hackamania. I will handle the ring. I will handle the ref. I will let John appoint a judge. I will let Rocco appoint a judge, and we will get someone who knows about boxing locally to be an impartial judge. 3 judges. We will hire a professional boxing referee if we can't get Coach Scott. I will handle all the equipment, the setup. I will live stream it. You know what I don't like? I don't like you getting upset that I'd make money, even though I don't think I would. I think I'd probably break even, if that. But since when should fight promoters not make money? If I'm doing all the legwork, I'm making sure this goes off without a hitch. I'm paying for everything up front. I'm putting up the purse. In what world should I not make a little money? But I don't think this is about that. I don't think this is about that. I think this is about John being a giant pussy. So keep your fantasy about I'm going to make $100,000. Because here's what I'm going to do today. I'll set it all up. I'll set all this boxing up. I'll handle it all. I will put up $10,000 to Rocco if he wins. Because that's about what I can afford for this event. Okay? And I think Rocco's going to mop the fucking floor with you. How much do I think that? So much so that if John Melendez does this, I offer $100,000. My word is bond. I put up $100,000 to John Melendez to accept this fight and show up. But because you guaranteed that I could watch you beat Tuki in 1 round, you're only going to need 1 round guaranteed. This is where I make things interesting. 5 rounds, 2 minutes each, 2-minute breaks. Every round that you do not knock Rocco out, I take $20,000 away. But it's guaranteed. You're going to guarantee that you knock Rocco out in 1 round. He's going down, you said. Round 2, we go to 80,000. Round 3, we go to 60,000, etc., etc. Your prize, your upside is huge for this. And make no mistake, I will make $0 on this. Hackamania doesn't approach making $100,000. I will be severely in the hole from this. That's how sure I am that you're a pussy. That's how sure I am that this isn't about money like you say and you people using you to get rich. There's no world where I make money doing this. You knock Rocco out in front of everybody. First round, I will give you $100,000. You will sign a contract to this effect. And if you do not show or back out at any point after people pay their hard-earned money for these tickets, because I have to try to recoup some of it, I will never get it all back, you will pay me $100,000. That goes in writing. So again, no risk for you. All you have to do is show up and do it, like you said. Now what? Now what? What's your excuse going to be now? Bring up to 500 again, stupid. Now what? We both know you're not going to accept this because you're a giant pussy. And it's not about me or Hackamania or money or your image used to elevate. That's horseshit. You're a pussy and you won't show up. Believe me, my wife had some thoughts about this. And I told her to shut up and go back to your cage.
If Tuki eats me in the livers, I would die.
Another day, another set of interesting shit. You know, it's like whenever I think it can't get any worse, it gets worse. I'm doing my dice because there's a reason for that. Hickory dickory, little boy blue. Jack and Jill down, and Jill came down. Oh, I fucked it up. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came down with 250. Oh! Skull! I swear to God, I love having guests on. But I'm saying, this fucking a-hole, and now he thinks he's a stand-up comedian. He's gonna close Hunchback-mania. You gotta be fucking with me. He doesn't have an act. He's got acne, but he doesn't have an act. You know what? Clay Dabble or Vegas Beer sells Jerry. I mean, we have to have a new product. Hackney. Hackney help or something like that. With Pocky's face. I don't know. The fucking hack. LT Gray. Thanks, Fiverr. Duke, AJ Benz was such a tool. Glad you got him fired. Skull!
My kids. I'm glad you drew a line somewhere. Thank you.
Okay, thanks for the super chat, Reverend. There's a rumor that John's ex might be.
Oh, God. Dankeschön. Darling Dankeschön. You now have a 100K offer from Fatty Patty, but you have to KO Tuki round one. What say you? No, because I think I would knock him out in the first round, but you never know. He could run in the ring and run around and hide and block his face and shit. No, I'm not guaranteeing it. I think I'll get him in the. I mean, if he was ever brave enough to go in a ring without fucking camera, me, you, and the bell ringer. That's it. Skull. But no, he didn't want to do that. He a big pussy boy. He a big pussy boy. Big old pussy boy. To fight boxing match, YouTube Stem Service. 5 rounds, 2 minutes each, 2 minutes rest between each. Yep. Original Stuttering John proposal. Stuttering John pays Tuki $500 out of my own pocket. Stuttering John's people, Vegas Beer sells Jerry. Arrange the ring. Will wear headgear if required. Recording devices are forbidden. Now, Tuki counter proposal. So, in other words, this says it all. Tuki is a coward. Why do we need a counter proposal, Tuksta? You afraid. You scared. You scared. You big pussy boy. You big pussy boy. Each participant puts up 5,000. Winner take all match we film. No, why do I want fucking Tuki and Fatty Patty to make any money off of me? Fatty Patty proposal. Hunchback of Notre Lane arranges everything. I believe he also covers Stuttering John's transportation, that is. Fatty Patty puts up a $10,000 purse when it gets 7,500, loses 2,500. Stuttering John response, no one knows who Tuki and Fatty Patty are. That's the truth. Does anybody know who they are? Seriously. No, nobody does. Yeah, I'll get to Jackie, that one. And there he is, Fatty Patty Grifton. And then we'll get back here. And then here. And then we'll go there. All right, and take this last sip of. This is only my third beer. Eat it. Only my third beer. Well, I guess you said the 25-ounce one can be considered too. So this is my fourth beer. And how long I've been on? 2.5. Well, 2 hours and 16 minutes. Skull!
So there you have it, folks. You make the call. It ain't over yet. Not yet. The Duke wants it his way. It's his way or the highway, but we'll see. Money talks, and cat turds walk. A little info here. More than one drink per hour is considered to be binge drinking by modern day standards. The Duke is, in fact, a binge drinker. He's live right now. We'll see what he has to say tonight. Aside from the same old tired script ranting about politics right now. That right-wing restaurant you went to, supposedly. I got a new series coming, it's the last call. I want to dive into substance abuse and all the consequences that come along with it. We'll talk about people who are in recovery and doing well currently. We'll talk about those who suffered the consequences of their abuse. I'm just trying to leave the world a better place than how I found it. I'll catch you all in the next one. Take care of yourselves.